Hello guys, and welcome to another ProfileTree video. So in today's video we're going to be going through the different templates or themes on Squarespace. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. So of course, for those who don't know, Squarespace does offer a variety of different themes that can be used to create a website. Now these themes are pretty much pre-designed templates that can be customized to your specific needs, and there are quite a few of the Squarespace themes that are used. We're going to go ahead and run through some of the known ones, and as well as that we're going to go ahead and customize our very own theme from scratch, and I'm going to show you guys how to edit it and just work your way around the editor itself. So starting off with the actual Squarespace templates themselves, as you can see there's a various amount of different options that you can choose, coming from online store, portfolio, memberships, blog, scheduling, and one page, and that's located within the left side there, as you can see on the type area. Now of course, depending on your category for your website, you can choose the different popular designs that they have. Now that's within this range here, if you guys can see. So they've got all templates, they've got art and design, photography, health and beauty, personal and CV, fashion, professional services, and so on. So you could choose a template there for you. Now as well as that, you can go ahead and scroll down and see some of the different popular designs that they have. I can go ahead and filter that out, and if I wanted to go for a blog one, it'll direct me to one of the best template matches for a blog. So as you can see, there's other parts there to it, and if we have a look, let's just say, so we'll go ahead and hide that. I can go ahead and select any of the ones that I want here and pretty much just choose from it. See if we can find one actually. It's going to be a good one. So there's the recommended ones as well on the bottom. Quite a few there. So as I said, if I go ahead and just pick one there, so I'll just do the Pulaski one. I can go ahead and preview that as well. And then what's great about the actual Squarespace template builder or website builder is the fact that I have 3 different options for optimization. I've got desktop, I've got the tablet version as well, and I've also got the mobile version. So a couple of different areas for you to pretty much just preview and explore what the actual site would look like. So this one's a plain blog site, as you can see. So if you didn't want to do the blog ones, of course there are other designs as well. So I can untick this one and I can provide for the online store instead, and this will already have some of the stores already installed. So if I go ahead and go for the Hester one, so this one's like Pickle Perfection sort of thing, same sort of drift as well. It has desktop, tablet, and mobile version, and fairly modern for how it looks as well. I can go ahead and view the proper demo site, as you can see. And the optimization works on that great. Of course, I've got the cart as well, which is functional. So if I go ahead and go to shop, so these are actually all the products that's on there. Go ahead and add that to the cart. So that adds it to my cart, and as you can see, that's in there. And then provided if I go to the checkout, that's pretty much how it looks. Of course, I can sign up with the email, delivery methods, payment, and review purchase. So looks like a fairly good template, so I'm happy enough to continue with that. So just go to start with Heister. So it takes a little minute to load there. So it gives you a overview on what the site would look like. So of course I can add a title in. So for the meantime, I'm just gonna call it Profile Treats. And then of course I can edit these pages. It gives you a little preview on how to do the pages as well, and how to create the pages also. So once you have went through the small little tutorial there, just a little phase, and picked out your template. What's next now is to pretty much just customize it. So of course you've got your different pages, you've got your design, the commerce, marketing, that's all mainly to do at the very end. You've got your scheduling, asset library, analytics, profiles, settings, and help. Now if I go ahead into the pages, so as you can see we've got 3 different pages. We've got a shop, we've got our story, and we've got a blog. Now they're all just at the demo version at the minute. So if I go ahead and click on one, you can see that I can add products. Now currently I have all these products in. I can go ahead and edit them out as well. So it doesn't have to be completely that image. Of course that's what it's going to be at anyway when you're modifying and creating the website. And see, as you can see, I could send up top and bottom. So if let's just take a look at the actual thing in detail on how they did it. So with the visibility, so that's how it looks. You've got SEO and URL, so that's mainly to do with search engine optimization. That's something to maybe follow up on later on in the actual website when you're more or less completed. Of course, we've got some images there, some details as well on it. So that's pretty much just the overlook of this specific template. Now there are ones that I know of as well, like Brain. That's a template, and it's pretty much a versatile and flexible theme, and it's great for maybe businesses, portfolios, and blogs as well. So just an overlook of what Brain looks like. Very modern, as you can see. We can go ahead and view the demo site for that one. As I said, very good for businesses since it's already got a e-commerce platform enabled. It would be good for portfolios as well, and even for blogs. So that's a couple of the different ones there added. You can see how modern it looks as well. Just has that added look. A bit of a parallax background there. And then another one that I would suggest to use the most would be called Bedford. So this is another template, very modern, very nice as well to look at. So you've got a whole section, hero section, and I would more recommend this towards something that's more towards photographers, artists, even small businesses as well. You can see that it's a classic and sort of elegant theme. So everything's customizable, of course. So this is another template that I would recommend as well, which is called Pacific, and same sort of drift with the other one there. It's a modern yet minimalistic sort of theme, probably great for anyone who's a designer, a blogger, or any sort of creatives out there as well. You can see how modern it looks. It'd be good for restaurants as well, like anyone that's doing any sort of e-commerce. You can see how well that looks. So that's one of the other ones as well. So here's another one. This one's a simple and clean sort of theme, and it's great for showcasing work or even your products as well. You can see how well laid out it is. It's even got some blog forms as well. So very minimalistic look to it. It's just nice and clean, easy to read as well. So another fairly modern one. I'll actually just refresh that so you can see the animation to start. So you can see how well that looks. I would say this is more of a sleek, very sophisticated theme that's perfect for anybody showcasing, even for fashion, beauty, or lifestyle sort of websites. So more or less the same as the 5 theme as well. So I can keep going on through looking at the different themes. You sort of get the drift on that one, where you just choose the theme that you would like, choose wisely pretty much, and make sure that it's the right theme or right call for your website. Now, if you are unsure, you don't really need to go for a theme. Now, there is also an option for those who are looking to probably be a little bit more creative and starting from scratch. Now, if you do reach the dashboard, or if you're not within this page, you can also be in this one. So back onto the homepage of Squarespace templates, Now, as I said, you can go ahead and just build your own template from scratch if you wanted to. Now, as I said, you're creating something completely unique. It doesn't have any animations, doesn't have any of the placeholders that you see from the different templates, and it doesn't have that sort of design. So this is where you can get a little bit more creative. So let's see. First question's asking is, what is your site called? So we'll just name it ProfileTree again, just how it was. Okay. And then next it's going to ask you what you would like to build for your homepage. So you've got 6 different options there, 6 different designs. Now this isn't final, it's not a finalization process with your website. You can go ahead and decide to customize it if you want to. Say I wanted to add this hero section, I can go ahead and pick the 6 different options for the intro. They also have the featured selling as well, as you can see different services there. You've got an about section as well. You've got socials, depending if your brand has social media. Of course, I would recommend for your brand to have social media. And then you've got other ones there like forms as well. And then let's see, we've got footer here. Now these options don't all have to be clicked. Now if I decide not to have a contact form, I don't need to select the contact form. Same applies to social media, and same applies to about. Only pick the ones that you think are going to be beneficial for your website. You don't want to make it too cluttered. Of course, too much going on can be a little bit distracting as a visitor. Now, once you are happy enough with this, you can go ahead and select next, and then it'll ask you what sort of pages you want to add. Now, you don't need to add the 4 pages if you don't want to. You can just have it as a singular paged website, but for us, we're going to have the about and the contact. Now you can see the progression bar just at the bottom there. So we did the site title, homepage, pages and colors. Then we're going to be moving on to the fonts. So this is now the color palette. As you can see, there's different types of colors like bright, neutral, monochromatic and bold. So depending how you want to go about creating your website, of course, you can choose from the following color palettes. So once you're happy enough with the choice, just select next, and the final thing there, which is the fonts. So of course, just choosing the font based for your website. The one I'm actually going to pick is one of my favorites there, is the Oh No Blaze Phase. Just gives it a sort of vintage look depending on the brand that you're making. Of course, there are other ones there like Adonis, or one there that's very nice looking as well. Very nice condensed font. Now, once you're happy enough, on the bottom left there, or bottom right, sorry, is the finish. So all you need to do is click on the finish button, and it'll go ahead and generate the pages for you. So it takes a little minute just. And once that has loaded up for you, this is pretty much your custom template built. Again, it'll go through the sort of steps to start off. Now, of course, there's a welcome to your site area, site title being Profile Treats. I can go ahead and edit the pages as we've seen before and create the pages and style your site. Now, from the following that I've showed you guys earlier on within the template making, to actually edit the site, you just select on the top left there on the edit, just click on that. You'll be brought to the editor section of Squarespace. This is where you can add your blocks, so text, as you can see, drag and drop sort of editor. I can reverse the mistakes that I've made as well, and of course I can add more blocks as well, like code, scrolling part here. And if I don't like the look of that, the design, I can change it so it has a background. And then of course with the content as well, I can change that and duplicate it. So quite a lot of things that you can do with the actual scroller. So I can go ahead and delete that. So you get the idea. You use the add block for each section to add those specific parts. You can add more sections in if you want to as well. They've went ahead and created some for you, like intro, contact, about, people, products, services, portfolios, etc. So that's what I meant about not needing to completely go ham at the start, because you'll pretty much get all these sections within the editor tool itself. Now we've created a detailed explanation on e-commerce marketing, so go ahead and check that video out. I'll not do too much on this video today. So as you can see, we've got the marketing and of course what is scheduled. Now if I go ahead and select marketing, this is our way to push customers to buy something from the store, depending if we're an online store. So if you've got email campaigns and stuff like that, that's fully loaded with the actual template. Now if you were in terms of looking at the pricing plans with Squarespace, just know that the actual website itself is completely free, so you don't have to pay for any of the templates. Of course, I know that Shopify is one that you would have to pay for, along with any of the other website builders as well. But this one is completely free. The only thing that you would have to pay for is your actual plan, so to actually get it set up and running so visitors can see it. You've got £12 there, £17, £23 and £35 within the commerce base there, and you can go ahead and compare the ups and downs or whatever's ticked within this area. And of course that's where you can go ahead and proceed to your payment and review. But there's, as I said, quite a lot to explore with the Squarespace website builder. There are more different themes out there. Of course, the ones that I've just showcased are just a few examples of the many Squarespace themes available. And each of those themes offer very unique features and of course different customization options. So guys, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hop into the different Squarespace themes or templates you can choose. Try to create a website based off it and see where you go from there. So hopefully this video has set a stepping ground or foundation, or on top of that, help you choose the template that you may want to pick. If you guys have any questions at all, or of course you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. But other than that, I'll see you guys for the next video. Thank you very much.